Get two things up. I need to go grab my charger. We got the Twins coming to town. Let me go get set up real quick. Hi, Maple. Hi, Manova. Alright, get set up. Get set up. Get set up. Get set up. Plug in my phone so it's charged for later. Game number 4, we're going to be playing against the Twins. It looks like Chris Paddack is taking the mound. Last time I faced the Twins, it wasn't that bad. What we're going to do is we're going to get this series done, or we're going to try to do 2, I think. We're going to try to do 2 games today, and try to finish this series off. So I got this coming in. We're going to play full game. Alternate. Alright. Yarte will take the mound. I need to take Nick Maton out. Sosa's gonna play second. We can move on, move Teal. Austin Slater's been hitting up a storm, but I need to give Talkman a break. So Talkman's gonna DH, and we can keep the rest for now. Bobby Dahlbeck actually decent fielding. But if he was going to take over, he'd probably go to third, right? Yeah. Honestly, let's have Bobby Dahlbeck start, and we'll have a few rest days. And then Bobby Dahlbeck can play first tomorrow, I guess. And Vaughn, yeah, that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to move Josh Rojas down. Actually, I like Austin Slater. This is always a hard series because we got to face the Twins. But if we can shut them down, that'd be awesome. I think they're worse against lefties, if I remember correctly. So we're going to go and throw lefties out of the bullpen. It'll probably be like a Joey Cantillo kind of day. And my other lefties in the pen after we get through the first little bit. Yurte I did well with last time, but that was last time, so we'll see what happens. Dubon's out in center to give us that defensive edge, and Slater's playing right to give Talkman a day off. Yep. There we go, 1 out. Way to start it off.
And there's 1 down.
We're starting it off strong.
So up next, Jonah Bride.
All right, Jonah Bride's up. We're gonna go with a fastball up and in.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
2-seam. Just gonna stay up and in if it's working.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Right, he's fighting it off.
Drops foul. 1 out, bases
Let's just go with the changeup. I like the changeup.
Grounds 1 to short.
Right, grounds it.
Rojas.
Nice play.
Slings to first.
2 outs.
Time.
All right, we're getting 2 outs in the first.
Here's Carlos Correa.
Getting up, gonna throw
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And then we're gonna come back in with a slider against Correa. Correa caused me troubles last time. All right, there's 3. 1, 2, 3 inning by Yarte. Didn't throw many pitches. That's how we want to start the game.
And that is that. Down go the Twins in order. Time for the White Sox to go to work.
So if we're going to start the game like that, that's awesome.
On the show. Back at Rate Field. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Paddack.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than
Chris
average. So
Paddack is starting. So let's see if we can start the game off strong. Fastball, circle change, slider, 12 to 6. I like hitting the 12 to 6 curveball.
Chance of being successful.
Rolled
I
softly,
struggle
but
with
that goes
like
foul.
slurs, sliders.
And ball one.
12-6 gives me enough time to predict they'll hit it the other way. So, all right, come on, White Sox.
On the ground to the left.
Ground ball,
Lewis.
missed the 12-6. That's all right.
One up, one down.
Yeah, I was nowhere near
Here's
that
Josh
one.
Rojas. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. On the ground. And foul ball.
All right. That was
And
a
the
foul.
pitch.
We're going to see what we can get here.
Line drive.
All right, line drive,
And
single.
Noah can get there. And that's going to kick into the
That's going to be a
corner.
double
The throw into second.
if he gets in there.
And he starts
All right,
his
that's
afternoon
a
off
single
right
by
with
Rojas.
double.
That's a good start.
Just a really nice job of turning
All right.
on that pitch and
Now we got
smoking it down
Talkman
the
up.
line, and there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to
We're going to
extra
work the
bases.
count,
Mike
try to
Tauchman,
get to the
next
bullpen.
hit takes outside.
All right, let's go, Sox.
Next pitch is outside.
Outside
He's
again.
been raking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that
Let's go,
consistently,
Sox.
and you see the results.
A little early on that, but I had it.
Foul.
I get excited. When I know my PCI gets there, I've realized I jump. Like, I jump at pitches.
Man at second. Ground ball left side.
That's all right.
Lewis throws to first. Tuckman is gone.
Talkman's gone. Now we're coming up with
Benintendi steps
Benintendi.
up.
He's at 98 home runs. I'm sure I'll hit one, and then they'll talk for like 10 games about how close
Swing
he
and
is.
a
All right,
ground
base
ball,
hit.
right
Can he get
field.
home? Yeah,
And
no,
they
he can't.
hold him at third.
Yeah.
90 feet
That
away
was
with
a-
2 out.
Yeah, that was a good throw. I would have been thrown out,
Andrew
gunned at
Vaughn
home.
now.
All right,
2
come on,
hits and
Vaughn.
4 at bats during yesterday's ball game.
Yes! Let's go. Put us up by 3. That's a good way to start it. He gave me that pitch right down the middle, too. Let's go. That's what I needed to start off the game. We got to get to their starters.
It's 3-0. He only needed one.
All right,
swing
that was
to
a good
square
hit.
it
Not wasting
Good
any
hit.
time, and that is bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Swing
He's
to
just giving me
foul out of
pitches right
play.
down the middle, so we're gonna keep swinging and see what happens.
And now the count
There's
is
nothing
even.
there's nothing big with this one right now. It's all about playing good defense and setting down the next one and back to back home runs by Kyle Teel. Let's go. Now it's 4-0. I'm feeling it today.
There's always a special feeling at the
All right.
ballpark, especially if it's your team.
I'm lucky
that
I was
does it.
early on
Those
that
guys
one.
get to
All right, come on,
stomp hands
Sosa.
at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really
That's a fly out. That's all right.
Buxton moves under it.
Two back-to-back home runs in the inning. That's awesome.
But
That's how we
2-round
start the
triplers
game.
In this inning, the long
All right.
back here on the south
We're
side.
gonna go ahead.
Here's Royce Lewis. Iriarte back to work. And a fastball
Gave him a pitch
in
right
there
down the
for a
middle
strike
'cause I was
at
late.
91.
Don't wanna do that
Iriarte,
again.
In his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a
Fouled
slider,
it off.
a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a
for the
miss.
Strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout.
Oh shit.
This one high and deep. Way back there.
I think he's there.
Hauls it in
All right.
on the warning
Good play,
track.
Slater.
Here's Byron
All right.
Buxton.
We've got 2 outs.
Ball one
Byron
there.
Buxton was a pain in the ass last game. We're gonna go with the changeup outside.
And that misses. And the count now 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty.
Go with the
That one's
fastball.
spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
I'm gonna come back in with the changeup.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit.
That's all right.
And that keeps the inning alive.
That's all right.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
We're going to come in with the fastball again.
First pitch misses.
I'm getting a little too antsy, so let's calm down a little bit and get
And
those
that
perfect
gets the
pitches
top of the
again.
zone for a strike.
All right, top of the zone. We're going to hit a changeup on the outside corner.
Probably go away.
Oh, never mind. We're going to throw a changeup right down the middle. Fair, fair. We're going to come back in with the...
That one ripped left field. Benintendi going back on it.
Just
Makes
missed
the
that one.
catch
All
and
right.
to the track.
All right. 2 innings
And
down,
we'll
2
get back to the
scoreless.
ballpark.
All right,
Bottom of the
Slater's
second.
up.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Austin Slater. That one misses.
Outside.
Ball 1. Slater wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Headed towards the corner.
That's going to fall. That's going to fall.
And a foul ball.
That bullpen boy, or that ball boy, was not very, scared at all.
That one not close.
All right,
Now
2-1.
2 balls and a strike.
All right, base hit.
Base knock right field.
Man, I'm hitting up a storm with Austin Slater. He needs to stay in the lineup.
To start the inning.
No matter what, he's got to stay in the lineup. He is
Dahlbeck.
becoming a good hitter for me.
And he swings and misses, and it's nothing to 1.
I swung and missed that one down the middle.
Runner at first. Comes up
So maybe I
empty.
can
That's
find some better
strike 2.
bench pieces maybe for my next trade would be what I think. We'll get through 2 series and see what happens. But
That's down and in.
we're sitting a lot of
Slider
starters
missed.
1-2.
today. So hopefully rest up some of my guys.
That misses the zone. The count now
All right.
2-2.
2-2. Waiting for my pitch.
Cut on and lifted
And that
in
was
the
it.
air.
And I missed it.
Walner
That's fine.
puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
He is taking his sweet ass time out there.
So the lineup flips
You
over.
can throw it now.
And now the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial
Definitely
offer.
missed on that one. That
One of the
was a
better
swing and a
pitches he's
miss.
thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. He could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build on.
Popped out. All right.
Buxton.
I mean, after a big first, we just need our pitching to come through. If we can do that, that'll be awesome.
So man aboard. And now the shortstop, Josh Rojas. A double and a run scored his first time up. Misses inside. 1-0.
All right, so we're 1-0. We're going to come in and...
Hee-haw!
In the
Oh,
dirt.
I swung.
1 ball.
All right.
1 strike.
I don't know why those low pitches always
Slater
seem like
off
so
of first
hittable to
with 2
me.
away.
Like they shouldn't be, but I always see them come in and think, that's a perfect pitch for me to
Swing
hit.
called strike. 1-2.
And it never is. It never is a perfect pitch for me to hit, but I swing at it anyway.
Inside, almost got him. Hard hit, right side.
All right, ground ball.
Fires over to first. Inning over.
We're inning
So
to inning.
one left for
Okay.
the White Sox.
That's fine.
And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. And immediately pumps in a strike
Strike
to the
one.
left-handed hitter. Fought off foul.
All right. Going right here for the slider.
Swing and a
All
miss.
right.
Struck him
Swing and a
out.
miss.
And there's one away. And
Starting
now
off with
it's
the
Christian
strikeout.
Vasquez.
Coming up and in.
And that one pulled foul.
Pitching up and in again.
That missed
Ball.
inside. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Right, up and in.
And there's the strike.
Strike. And a 2-seam. Fastball up and in.
Strike
him out. I got a little bit of help from the ump.
No, just excellent
He'll be getting something a little bit later for that.
Really locked him up, and
Man will be
as a
getting
hitter,
something a
it's
little bit
not
later for
typically
that.
What you're looking for, you're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
I haven't thrown sliders that much, which is the goal, so that he can go a little bit later. I'll start using my slider through this second time.
Check swing called strike. And that's
I'm taking it too much like an actual game, but I haven't been using my slider.
Innings pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fly out. That's all right.
Out there towards left field. Larnach makes the grab, 1 down.
All right, Andrew Benintendi's
Andrew
up.
Benintendi to hit. Singled and scored his first time.
All right, home run number. Another one. We're powering it up by the home run ball this game. Nothing but home runs.
He made him pay for that one. That's his
He left that one out right where I am. Perfect.
And first
I can't hit that changeup. Can't hit that changeup.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in.
I've been hitting the fastballs like crazy though.
Not even close there.
Not close. We're going to keep a good eye on those kinds of pitches. We're going to wait for our pitch.
That one out to
All right. Here's the corner. That's foul.
And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses. It's
All right.
2-2.
2-2. He's having trouble controlling those off-speed pitches, so I'm going to try to wait him out a little bit for a fastball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
All right.
Get it right where you want.
I got to that ball, but I didn't square it up, so that's all right.
2 down, base is empty.
Come on, Kyle Teel.
Steps to the plate for
the middle of my lineup has carried this offense really well right now.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
I'm not swinging at that. That's a first pitch, you know. I'm not going to swing at something like that. Next at bat I will, but this one I will not. Not with Kyle Teel hitting the way he is. And I'm late.
And
all right.
That'll do it.
Why is there a guy just standing in the bullpen?
Ballpark. Let's check out the latest
chilling.
news from around the league.
Alright, so Andrew Benintendi hit his 99th home run.
And first off,
we've got fastballs galore coming in.
As this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
Out number 1.
But I think they have to.
Now Correa up to hit.
Going down and in.
And that is out of play. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes,
not
just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite.
We're going to hit a changeup. He's probably thinking I'm going to throw a slider.
He likes to, before games, go
but
to
nope,
a regular
we're going with the changeup.
And take BP out with his dad. And Correa retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base
Royce Lewis is up. We're going to try to set him down here.
Yeah,
foul off. All right. Going with the changeup. He listened. Let's hit the slider. I haven't thrown the slider much today, but I think I can control it out there. And maybe that's why I haven't thrown it. He was expecting that one.
Base and keeps it going.
All right. That was 102. Damn.
So digging in, Matt Wallner.
I would like to not face Byron Buxton this inning, meaning if I can get out of it
the rest of the lineup
with this guy.
A thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat
nice,
with
Sosa.
a 2-0 count.
He should have definitely hit a bomb off me on that pitch, but I'm lucky. 4 shutout innings.
Back and they turn to a new arm as we kick off.
We're going to try to work the bullpen a little bit this
game. Ready to make his season debut.
Base hit. Let's go. Good job, Sosa. Start off the inning strong. Right back up the middle.
So a man at first. And
Right,
now
come
the
on,
right
Slater.
fielder, Austin Slater.
Gonna make it 750?
1 for 1 with a single
750?
so far. Swing and a miss. Strike
Not if
one.
swinging at pitches like
these
that.
White
Not
Sox
swinging at
doing a
pitches
good
like
job
that.
of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Oh, right to the
Go,
backstop.
go, 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 go. You are advancing. What a wild
So
pitch.
wild pitch
I will
allows
take
the
it.
runner to advance.
All right. Wild pitch.
On the ground to third.
I
Lewis
missed
throws to
it.
first.
I
One out in
missed
the bottom of
it.
the fourth.
Damn it. That's all right.
So up next, Bobby
Come on, Dahlbeck.
Fly to right his first time.
Oh.
Slow roller up the middle. Up the middle, and he knocks
Bobby
it down.
Dahlbeck's fast,
Gets
though.
it there in time,
I just
they
shouldn't have
come
swung at
away
that
with an
pitch, to be
out
honest
after a
with you.
tricky start to the play. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
No way. That's weird.
Iriarte back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Slater
All right, starting pitching, ready to go.
makes the grab.
Iarte's getting
And
started
there's
in the
one
fifth.
down. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
For my guy Byron Buxton to be productive, he needs to hit the
Swing
ball on
and
the
a miss.
ground.
0-1.
Like Willie
These
Mays
hitters are going to
Hayes.
have
He
to
should do
find a
push-ups
way
every
to
time
be
he
a little
pops
more
out.
patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Oh. I'm going to let the bullpen work today. Just not, not a ton. He might go
Base is
7,
empty, one
to
away,
be honest
and we're
with
at
you.
the top of the fifth.
My pitcher might go 7.
That
Come
one
on.
ripped right
As soon
center
as I
field.
say
That's
that,
back.
I just... Oh, shit.
Gone.
Oh, shit.
No matter how this outing ends, that
I really said he could go 7 and just gave up this nuke and watch. Oh. Oh, well, that's gone. As soon as I said something,
pitch is going
too.
to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch
Yeah.
out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Left or right over the heart of the plate, that's fine.
And a strike on the
That's a
outside
terrible
edge.
pitch.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
I mean, we're still doing well. I don't think it's anything we should stress about right now, but
That misses.
good
And
changeup.
that is ball 1.
Fastball.
And he couldn't hold back.
Got him
He's
swinging
rung
him.
up on strikes.
Is he in the yellow already?
2 down, bases
Oh, no,
empty.
he's not. I
Christian
was
Vasquez,
seeing shit.
The next twin up to hit. Fastball in the inside corner
Strike.
for a strike. Vasquez in
gonna
his
go with the
11th
changeup.
season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
And then we're going to finish it off with the slider.
Outside low.
Never mind.
And a count 1-2.
Fastball right here.
Just missed.
And I
He's trying to
just
stay
missed.
down in the
Damn.
zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him
There
out.
we go.
Got him
Set him
looking.
down.
Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 scores in the inning.
5
coming
strikeouts.
up.
All right, in
It's
5
now
innings,
5-1.
I gave up 1
We're
home
dialed
run.
into the show. We
That's
head
all
to
right
the
to
bottom
start
of
the game.
fifth. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Rojas.
We're going to try
That's
to be a
outside,
little less
and that's
aggressive.
ball 1. Activity in the bullpen.
just because of
Danny
everything
Coulon
going on.
Warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa getting loose as well. Check swing. Did he
They've
go?
got their
Yes, he
bullpen
did.
going.
One strike.
So we're going to try to come back a little bit.
Swing and a high fly
Maybe
ball
put it up
left
a little bit
field.
more.
Larnach.
I trust the bullpen, though. I
Hauls it
do.
in for the
And I trust
out.
the Arte.
And there's one
I
down.
like pitching with the Arte. So
Here's
I
Mike
do
Tompkins.
trust that,
0 for 2 in this one.
he can keep going a few more strong with a 4-run lead. Base hit, right up the middle.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
Let's go.
So a man aboard now with 1 away. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers.
Yep.
We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
He already got one. He already got one today.
Benintendi needs just
I don't know if I
one
should
more
be,
homer to reach
you know,
100 in the big leagues.
I don't know if I should be thinking he's going to get 2 in a row. He got one today. Let's not be greedy.
Pulled hard.
Oh,
but
man.
It's a foul
It
ball.
could happen, though.
Yeah,
It really
making
could
it to
happen.
100 homers would be quite
Definitely
the
could
career
happen. Come on.
accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch for the out.
That's all right.
He was all over that fastball right
I
there.
was
Tell
all
you
over
what,
that
if he gets
fastball.
under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little
Come
bit
on,
more,
Vaughn.
that's way back.
My goal for Vaughn is to get him like 30
That's a
home runs
bullet,
this
but it
season.
goes foul.
Honestly, if I can get undefeated, I need
Off of
him to
first
hit
with 2
30.
away.
I need Benintendi to hit like 25 and Talkman to hit like 20. Will
Out
that
there to
happen? I'm not
center.
sure. But it's always worth
Squeezes it,
a
and that's
try.
the inning. The White Sox
But for this season to go
all set for
undefeated,
the
I need
start
to
of the
find
inning.
some power
This is Willie
and some
Castro.
bats. So, just because when I'm
And a
behind, I
pop-up,
need that
right
big
side,
swing.
Foul territory.
All right, Kyle Teal, good play.
1 down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that
Oh,
one
shit.
hammered.
Dubon's got it, though. Ain't that right, Dubon?
Feeling for the
Hey,
wall
what
as
a
he
play.
makes the catch. 2 outs,
That's why we got
bases
Dubon,
empty.
honestly.
And
That's
here comes
we want his
Carlos Correa.
defense more than anything.
Ripped on a line. Reaching
Nice play.
for it,
Let's
and
go.
brings it in. So they go quiet.
My outfield defense is better,
Back at
and that's
right
what
field.
I
And now
love.
the catcher
You
comes
need
up
that
to him.
outfield
Kyle
defense.
Teal.
especially with the pitchers I've got.
And ball 1.
I think he can give me one more. I can obviously warm up the bullpen. I'll warm up Cantillo.
Next
And
offering
then
is in
we'll
for a strike.
use some of the bullpen arms. Bullpen, we'll go with Cantillo. We'll warm up. I think it'll be good for him to get started.
Next offering is fouled back.
All right, come on, Kyle Teal. You had oh, he already has 2 home runs. I didn't know. I didn't remember that. There's a double. Let's go. Good job, Kyle Teal.
Yeah, he'll turn for
Starting off
second.
the inning strong.
In safely.
Want to hold him in
It's
at
a double.
second
And
to
his
be
second
safe.
hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely.
All right, come on,
smoked
Sosa.
that ball.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 2. And a liner around into
All
right
right.
center for a base
We're gonna
hit.
hold him. That was a good place,
Stop
though.
sign
Good
goes
hit.
up at third. Runners
Definitely
at the
probably shouldn't have
corners.
gotten a base hit
No
for that,
way
but
out.
that's all right. All right, now we've
Austin
got
Slater stands
Austin
in.
Slater up, who has 7 RBIs.
This to third.
Make it 8.
Lewis.
Make it 8.
Fired to second.
That's
They
all
get
right.
the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
That's fine.
So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Dahlbeck.
Come on, Bobby Dahlbeck. Name for yourself.
And that
6
is
runs
gone.
up. Home run. Let's go. Give him a pitch right down the middle. I'm going to hit it.
Solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's
Right down the
7-1.
middle.
That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one.
We had
Boog.
4 home
Clearly
runs today.
feeding
That's
off of each
insane.
other at the dish.
It's not over yet.
Swings through that.
Oh, that's a terrible swing. With Dubon, I'm not doing Dubon any favors today. I'm just swinging at anything that's in the zone.
Fly ball to right.
Fly ball.
Pulls it
All
in
right,
on the
that's a good
run.
play. I can't be mad about that. We've got Cantillo
It's a bit
warming
of a
up.
blowout now, which
but
gives
I'm gonna
us a
let-
bit more freedom here in the booth.
Gonna
I'm not
let
sure that's a good thing.
ERT
Singy, you grew up
throw
in the
in
Bay
more.
Area. Did you ever
Throw
play
one more
player
inning.
as a kid?
Yeah, I love the
Think
A's
Cantillo will
lineup.
close
I
up
mean,
the last
guys like
2.
Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman,
we go.
Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit,
Come on.
pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting.
There we go.
Batting practice.
Set him down.
Big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me. And
Going
that's where
up
his
with a
batting cage
fastball.
was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Let's go with the slider.
Up the middle. And that
That's just a good hit.
Way through.
He had a good reaction. Just didn't get it there.
Man at first with one gone. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. That
This will be his
misses.
last batter.
Ball 1. To third. Boots it. Still manages a throw.
Let's
and
go.
they get the out.
We've
Good
got one out.
recovery. Wasn't easy
Is it
following
a
the
lefty up
misplay.
or is it a righty?
Here's the left.
Okay, let's go to manager. Bullpen. He sucks against lefties, so let's put in the game.
Now the White Sox
Cantillo.
manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jairo Iriarte is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second.
All right,
so the
Cantillo.
book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And
No.
delivers outside.
Oh,
Really
you're
good
kidding
take,
me.
especially with 2 strikes.
High fly
All right.
ball lifted in the air right field.
Good play.
Slater pulls
There we
that
go.
one down, and that's the 3rd out. Here on the south side, now here is
Cantillo
Josh
shuts it down like I
Rojas.
wanted him to.
First offering, and it just misses.
Ball.
1 ball. No
I like how I
strike.
said I'm going to work the bullpen, and I haven't been working the bullpen. This guy has saved their bullpen right now. Base hit.
Base hit.
Perfect,
That was
perfect. Good job, Josh
through the
Rojas.
infield. And a good start to the inning.
All right.
Here's the White Sox DH.
Come on, Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman, 1 for 3. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Doubled
There's
up.
one. On to first, double play.
Double play. That's all right.
2 down, bases.
They need
empty.
something to celebrate.
Andrew
They need
Benintendi
something to celebrate.
steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
All right, we fouled that one off. That's good.
On the ground, right side.
ball, good.
And that's just foul. Hard grounder into
Ground
the
ball
outfield for an out.
into the gap.
So a 2 out now
Don't
keeps the inning
don't do the
alive.
shift. Don't do it.
And his hot hitting continues.
River
They kept him in the
Ryan.
yard
Who
that
is River
time, but All
Ryan?
he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Digging in, Andrew Vaughn. Outside
All right.
low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Now a
Base hit.
screamer into the outfield and makes the
All right.
grab. And that ends the inning. So 1 left for the White Sox, and they're on top 7-1. Ready
right,
to
come on.
begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman,
Come on,
Edouard
Cantillo.
Julien. And
All
that's
right,
fouled
foul it off.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments.
No
They've been
ball.
fooled
2
quite a bit today.
Pitch
Ball.
misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a
There we go.
miss.
Swing and a miss. Put him down.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result
All
of a
right.
good
Strike.
job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to
2.
rely on location and
0-2.
mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but
1-1.
clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
One down,
Up and
base is
in.
empty. Down on
Strike him out.
strikes,
Let's
looking
go.
for
Good
the
job.
second straight plate appearance.
This is why we got
He's gonna have some
Cantillo.
thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one.
We've got a better
That was his
bullpen.
third strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little
Strike one.
overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive.
We
up
don't
there at the
have
plate.
That's
we don't have
down and a
50s in the
slider
bullpen
missed.
anymore, which is
2
helpful.
down, nobody on. And
We're
in
going
the
to
top
come
of the
in
eighth.
with the fastball.
And now 1
Swing and a
and
miss.
2.
1-2.
There we go. Fans another. Let's go.
Straight strikeouts. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the White
right,
Sox
come on, Kyle
catcher,
Teal.
Kyle Teal. Swing and a miss.
Swing
It's
and a miss.
0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air
That's
center
a hard
field.
hit. Just hit
And
it to
it's
center.
caught for the out.
That's all right. Morning
Lenny
track
Sosa,
power.
the next to hit.
All right, come on.
Now fly ball
That's
to
a
right
good hit.
center. Buxton.
I mean, I got a
sizes this
good
one up,
drive into that one.
and he makes the catch. And there's
That's
2
fine.
down.
Now we've
2
got
out, space is empty.
one more
Austin
inning after
Slater
this for
steps to
pitching,
the plate for the
but
White
I'm not
Sox.
really too stressed out. The 6-run
That one
lead,
ripped.
I'm sure I can find a good bit of outs. That's down. Good
And
job,
that
Slater.
gets
Let's
down
go.
into the gap.
Dude,
Around
Austin
first,
Slater has
headed
been
for
my
2.
guy.
And that's a
Like, he's
double.
been hitting up a storm.
Waste no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And
What is it? Is he?
when you
He's
go into
hitting
the gap like that.
643?
You're taking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel
All right,
real
ball
good
one.
about that one.
Dahlbeck, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
All right, ground
Smoked
ball.
on the ground to
We're
second.
moving on to the top of the
Tosses
ninth.
to first.
We're going to see if we
That's
can
out number
close
3.
this game on out. Let's see.
All set to start the
All right,
ninth.
so we've
in
got a
this one.
fastball
And now
coming
for
up
the
and in.
Twins, Jonah Bride climbed the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1.
Come in with another fastball.
Just
Ball, no.
missed.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Change up, get him swinging. And now we're going to go with the 12-6.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
And now the slider.
And that
Ball
one
2.
missing inside a sharp slider. That's out
Yes.
to center field.
Dubon getting that excellent reaction. That's what I want. That's what we need right now.
Carlos
Good
Correa, the
shit.
next twin up to hit. 0-1.
Strike 1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. Late on
Strike
that
2.
fastball.
Belly just threw that
No
fastball
ball.
by
2
him,
strikes.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location,
Strike 3.
very
Let's
difficult
go.
to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Royce Lewis getting ready to
Down to the
hit.
final hitter.
Fastball for a strike.
Strike 1.
And that is cut
Strike
on and
2.
missed. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Now
The
let's do
Twins
the same
down to
thing.
their final strike. That one to first, and it goes just foul.
Just foul.
2 outs.
He
Just
was late
misses
on
the
it.
mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your
2-2.
shoulder.
That misses. Ball 2.
Fastball.
Got it!
Right there.
That's the
Let's
ball
go.
game.
Strikes up
And
the
a
side,
7-1
too.
finish in this one.
Cantillo
Chris
striking out the
Singleton, our
side. Good
outstanding.
shit, dude. That wasn't very interesting, but it's another advancement into the game, so hopefully that works out for us. It's 4-0. We're gonna try to do one more before I have to go. All right. We'll send through this date. We're gonna see how the league's looking. Roster. Steven Wilson posted a 2.7. Wasn't Steven Wilson one of the guys I sent down? James Karinchak's injured. I'm not shocked, honestly. Knowing him, yeah, I'm not shocked. He was doing well too, so I don't know, man. Cam Booster, Steven Wilson was one of the guys I did send down. Okay. It's good to know he's doing well. I mean, his hits per 9 is good. That's not the problem. I need some better things. So he has a few strikeouts too. He did well. Okay. Need to make sure that our pitchers are doing what they do. I use many other pitchers right now. Cantillo went in and shut the game down, which really helped us, and Jacob Junis shut down a game. And so did Brees Wilson. I think didn't Tyler Gilbert pitch? There was one more pitcher. I don't know, but they all kind of shut it down. Oh, Clevenger. Clevenger was the other guy. Duh. Okay, so now we've got all that situated. Our top guys, bullpen right now, and Tauchman, Taylor, and a bullpen piece. Free agency, there's not much. I mean, I could get, like, an old guy like JD Martinez to help hit some home runs, but, like, I don't know, his vision's not great. He'd have to be the DH. So obviously we're going to wait. But looking at people like an Ed Lopez, maybe, like, trying to find a young guy who has promise. Like, this guy is a D. He's 23, though. And the fact is, he doesn't look bad. You know, it doesn't look bad. Clemente Portillo doesn't look bad. But maybe we find some help with some bullpen pieces and young guys coming in to help us grow a little bit. Jimmy Vogt doesn't look bad either. It looks like his clutch is bad, though. His clutch looks really bad. Sherman. I do like that I can't just go in here and pick out random people. So we've got that. Okay, so I think we're going to stick with what we got. I think we're going to stick with what we got because I feel confident in my guys right now. We're making it work. If one thing I could trade, Cannon scares me. He gives up a lot of runs. And if I didn't hit a lot versus the Angels, it could have been bad. But right now we're going to go into the first game of April. We're facing Pablo Lopez. Martin Perez is going to take them out, which is good. I like Martin Perez. I think he can help shut down some innings. And he's a lefty. Coming up, though, I need to give... We're going to put Michael A. Taylor in center, give Dubon a day. Andrew Vaughn can DH. Where's my DH? Slater. Slater can play... Slater might just have to sit today. Unless I give Benintendi a day off, and then we move... Dahlbeck can play first, right? Dahlbeck there. Just because I can't... Right now, it's not smart to give Vaughn the day. So, Dahlbeck needs to move down. Austin Slater's going to move up. Colson Montgomery's going to stay where he's at to help the bottom of the lineup. Slater can help the middle. Nick Maton. I'm giving you another chance, man. But I really think Sosa did really well last game, right? If I'm not mistaken. He had 2 hits. I mean, that's good. And he plays decent. His defense isn't much better. I think Nick Maton's... Yeah, his isn't that better either. So let's... I could always put Sosa at second. And maybe put Nick Maton at third. Give Rojas the day, but Rojas has been hitting, right? Not as much as Maton, I don't think. He's been hitting. And Rojas has decent defense. Alright, for this game, I'm keeping... I gotta put Sosa in. My defense is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna be pissed off. But it's going to be okay. And for catching, I need to put my catcher out for a rest because I don't want him to get injured. Matt Thesis. All right, I guess this is a lineup. I'm not happy about it, but we can move Austin Slater up to help that top of the lineup out, and then Colson can move. Sosa can stay there. All right, so we've got a pretty bad lineup today, but hopefully that this doesn't hurt us. We can bring in some pitch hitters if it does, but we're gonna try to get to Pablo Lopez early and hope that Michael A. Taylor can help us out. But we've got Martin Perez starting today, which they're worse against lefties, so I think I could hold him down enough to make it to the next game. All right, so we've got that.
On the ground, right side.
I think Slater's in left. We're giving Andrew Benintendi the day. I know he just hit a home run, but right now I really need the rest. We've got a lot of games ahead, and if I can get through this game, which I think I can with Bader on the mound, or with Perez on the mound, so we're gonna give our guys some rest, and I can hold it down with the bullpen if I need to for a bit.
Foul ball
I've got plenty of lefties that I have a lot of faith in, so we're gonna stick with them. Strike him out. Oh, I saw the barrel. I saw the barrel.
1 out, bases empty.
We're gonna come back in with the cutter.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind and the pitch. And it remains 2-2.
God. Martin Perez, I need you to set him down here. Come on.
Out to short, Montgomery.
All right, good job, Montgomery.
Gets it to first.
Decent plays.
Out.
So my third and
2
second
down,
defense is
empty.
terrible.
Carlos
So I need to remember that.
Now at the plate. And that's in for a strike.
So we are going to
0-1.
have a time with
2
defense
outs,
today.
bases empty.
Nick Maton is starting.
Swing and a miss.
So we need to be
to
prepared
score
for
regardless of
bad
the count.
defense.
In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
All right. We'll go with the circle change.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3.
Count is
Come
full.
on. We can't walk Correa.
Left
All right,
field.
that's fine. That's fine.
Makes
All right.
the grab, and that'll end
It's a
the
good
inning.
start.
It's the
Good start by Perez. I don't like how many 3-2 counts I went into. Now we got Pablo Lopez.
And that one fouled off.
I mean, if we're being honest, Slater has earned himself playing time. The way he's hitting, he has earned the playing time right
Now the
now.
0-1.
His defense may not be the best, but he has
like
earned
tonight,
it.
last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that
All right, we've
fastball.
got to work. Pablo Lopez to count up and get base hits like that. That's what we need.
So a man
All right,
on base to start
Michael A.
the
Taylor to
inning.
start the
Well, he
game.
found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front
Nice.
foot down,
All right,
and pitch
we've got a
recognition
first.
was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Austin Slater stands in. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
All right, I've got 9 hits, 7 RBIs.
Swings and misses. And it's
I'm nowhere
0-2.
close. Hold
Threw a
up.
fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the
Come on.
mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Damn it,
Tied
dude.
him up on a fastball inside.
It's okay, Slater.
Here's
That's all
Mike
right.
Tauchman.
All right, let's go. Start it off strong. Let's go. I need that, especially against Pablo Lopez. I need some clutch at bats like that. I want to see where my PCI was. I don't know if I was anywhere. I was early. I got lucky that I was early, and that was a curveball.
And now,
All right, ground ball.
Castro.
That's fine.
Whips it to first.
I was
That's
lucky
the
that was a
second out.
curveball because I could have been late on that.
2 outs, base is empty.
But that's all right.
So
Nick
up next for
Maton's up.
Chicago, Nick Maton. Swing and a miss.
He's a power hitter from this side, so I need to be careful.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that's
I don't know why I'm swinging at that. I don't know why I'm swinging at that.
And that's
1 ball, 2
outside.
strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter
Whoa,
wasn't
whoa,
even
why is
tempted to
Pablo
swing.
Lopez
Every
energy
pitch
so
needs to
low?
have a purpose so that it can set up a
And that's ruled
That's a good
swing. It's
sweeper.
a strikeout.
That's a good sweeper. I don't know what I was
And
looking
welcome
for,
back to the ballpark.
but it's okay. We're up
Second
by
inning
2.
set to go. Leading off,
Thanks to
Royce
Talkman's
Lewis.
home run. I need clutch at bats like that
Lewis batting in the cleanup spot. A
keep my
former
series
first-round
alive.
pick
So we're gonna
back
come in.
2017. Turned on, but foul wide.
Fouled off.
third.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The one
Fouled
run is
off.
fouled off. Gets a piece
Fouled off.
and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hit on the ground to short.
Right to me.
Zips it to
And
first.
I'm out.
And quickly
Let's
run
go.
away in the second. Here's Byron Buxton.
Well, Boog, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
All right. We've
Wow,
got
really
that.
impressive.
Gonna hit the. We've had a few clutch home runs the past few games.
About draft rounds. Take a seat. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
I really don't, to be honest with you. It sounds bad,
And
but
that
like
drops in for a
for
strike.
me, non-sinkers. Even though
And a
sinkers
swing
are a
and
hard
miss.
pitch to hit.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
All right, come on. Yep,
Swing,
there we go.
the ball popped
Martin
up.
Perez is
Maton.
shutting down the lineup like I want him to. If he
He's
does
got it,
well enough,
and
maybe I
that'll
put
end the
Cantillo in tomorrow just to have
And we're
another
back.
lefty.
Now at the plate,
And then
Lenny
let
Sosa. Lopez back
Thorpe
to work.
pitch the first game against the Tigers,
Popped up.
which might not be a bad idea because they're
Right,
worse against
settles under
lefties.
it and makes the
We could have
catch.
Thorpe
And there's
or one
one
of our
down.
stars starting off
Here's
early.
Bobby Dahlbeck. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing, and that
All
ball
right.
smashed on a line.
Yeah, that's a good hit,
And there are
but
2 down.
right at him. Good hit, but right
That's
at
one of
him.
those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there.
Come on,
Nothing to
Passes.
show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Athens doesn't have bad numbers against
2 down, nobody
righties.
on. The changeup missing.
So maybe
And 1
maybe
and
we
1.
use them against righties. Come on, passes.
Swings and blasts one deep to
All
left
right.
center.
That's
And
down.
it's into the gap.
15
Makes the
speed.
turn and heads
Let's
for
put the
second.
burners on, baby. Let's put the
And he's in
burners
there
on.
standing
In
up
for a
with
double. Let's
two-out
go.
double.
Put a pretty
All right.
good jolt into that one.
That was a
Great
good
swing,
start.
nice
Let's see if we can
balance
get
and
Colton
weight
Montgomery
transfer, and he
to
got it to drop in out
stay
there
up.
in the deep part of the field.
Ground ball. Right
Ground ball. I
side.
just went right over
Castro
top of it. I mean,
to first.
not much I can do
And
there.
that is the inning.
Going right
No
over top of the
runs,
ball.
one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the White Sox 2.
All right, White Sox
Back here on
2.
the south side. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Jonah Bride. First pitch
Ball,
doesn't
that's
find the
down.
zone.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball
He
Classic.
can sing?
You watch
No
that
way.
video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
Swing,
Yes.
the ball lifted to center field.
Nice play out there.
Makes the play, and there's one down.
Yeah, I think it might be a
Here's Trevor Larnach.
it might be a Cantillo
Blasted a
game
solo
tomorrow.
homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score.
Yeah.
Right through there for a
Honestly,
strike.
the
key to
way
his
that it's
success
going,
is getting ahead early in the
It's-
count.
I think
He cannot afford
lefties
to
are the
go
way
deep
to
in the
go.
counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so
But
he's
we
gonna have
could-
to work
Ball, 2
efficiently.
strikes.
use a few
One
lefties
down,
today
base is
and just
empty.
stick lefty, lefty, lefty,
Ball
lefty,
one
lefty.
there.
This is a
And
hitter
then
who
that
takes his
way
game to another
we
level,
can
playing
get
at
to the
night.
next game.
Spoils the
takes his game
two-strike
to the
pitch,
next
and he'll
level
see
for
another.
Knight. You do the circle change.
The 1-2. And that's down
Oh,
and
that
away.
was close.
He missed the zone, but I don't think
Close,
he missed
close,
his
close,
spot.
close.
That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Set him
Struck
down.
Him out. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Brian Jeffers at the plate.
Get a cutter up and in.
And first offering
All right,
is
fouled away.
Just
12-6,
missed.
just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him
All
to
right,
go back to
sinker.
that pitch later in this at bat.
2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I'm gonna come with the cutter up and in.
Got him.
Set him down.
K is
Okay.
his third
Not
of
where
the
I
game.
wanted it,
Twins are
but
set down
that's
1.
another K. That's fine.
Back
The
in
lefty
right
is really
field.
helping
The
my
batter
team
now,
right now.
Michael A. Taylor.
So that's a good thing to look at.
A swing and a miss. And
Why am I
that's strike
swinging at
1.
shit? It's like, it's Pablo Lopez and it gets in my head. You know, I'm like, why am I swinging
Up
at
and
stupid
in.
shit?
And the count even 1-1.
Alright. Up and in. We've only gotten 3 hits against them. We're just lucky that one of those hits was
On to first.
a home run.
Leadoff man
So we're
retired
up
here
by
in the
2.
third.
The bullpen's a little bit
Austin
better,
Slater
so let's
digs
hope
in
that
down.
I can
Struck out
shut
on
the
just
game
3
down.
pitches last time.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a
Alright, so I
touchdown
got a
for
base hit.
So
That's
they get
good.
him aboard with a 1-out single. Mike Tauchman
Alright,
steps
I
to
got
the
up
plate
there.
for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game.
Base
Ground
hit up
ball
the middle.
Up the middle. Nice stop.
Nope.
Flips it from the ground. That's 1. To first, not in time. Great
That was close
effort
at
there.
second.
And
That was
next
close
is the
at
designated
second.
hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
I mean, I don't
Grounded out his
deserve
first
to get on
time.
base for that, so I don't mind that.
That one fouled off.
Alright, that's fouled off. Alright, 1 foul.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
Off the mark.
1-1.
1-1. Come on, Vaughn.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton settles underneath it.
Underneath of it.
He's
That
got
wasn't
it.
a bad swing,
And
though.
that is that.
I've got it in the right area. Alright,
Here
so
on
we
the
got
south
that.
side,
We're gonna go
this
with
is Willie Castro. And
All right.
there's a foul ball.
fouled off there.
Perez ready to fire now.
Ball.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1-2. The count.
Good job to fight that one off.
We'll go with Boozer next out of the bullpen, I guess. We'll see if I can get Perez to go 5.
Fouls it
If he
off,
can go
still
5 for me, that'll
1-2.
save me a lot of time. So we'll do that.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
We'll see if we can save a little bit of time with that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I'm up and in.
And a good
That
eye
missed.
there.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Fans
There we go.
another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track.
Yeah.
Good pitch for the
Strike
strikeout.
1.
Bader batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Up the
Okay.
middle,
Grounder.
Montgomery
Good.
throws to
Nice.
first in time.
Alright,
2
2
up, 2
down.
down.
I think
Here's
Perez
Carlos
is gonna.
Correa.
I think
Fly
Perez
to
can
left
give me
is for his
5.
job.
I don't know if he's gonna get me to 6,
Eclipses
just the way
zone,
my pitch count's
strike
going.
1.
So we will let him go 5, and then I will bring in a bullpen
Just
arm.
missed.
You wanna
Probably
be patient
Boozer.
Here. Try to work a
Um,
walk if you
just
can.
'cause
You've got a
Cantillo
big
pitched
power
yesterday.
bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
We're just gonna try to keep setting him down. In
The
all
shortstop
honesty.
takes the ball. The Twins still looking for their first hit in this one. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And it's 3-2. Popped up.
Yep, Sosa's got it.
Sosa on his way over.
Good job, Sosa. That's good reaction time. What a play. All right.
So
we have gone 12 up, 12 down, no hits. Come on, Nick Maton. I didn't go.
Maton checks his swing.
Okay.
Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one
Again,
down.
not hitting it bad. Just need to figure out where my swing's at.
So digging in, Lenny Sosa. He popped out his first time. That one
All right.
left field.
Hammered.
That's back there.
That's got to be gone. That's got to be gone, right?
Up against
Oh,
the
that was
wall
close.
and
Sosa
brings
almost
it in.
had it. All right.
Up next for
Come on,
Chicago,
Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 1. That's to third.
That's fine.
Slings it across.
1, 2,
That's
3.
the inning.
For him. We're making
And
this
we're
game
back.
quick, though,
Top
so
five,
maybe I
John
could do all
Shelby with
3.
Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Royce Lewis. That one at the knees
Strike
for a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Strikeout?
Lewis tries to
No.
hold up, appeal to first.
No.
And no swing, says Joe McDonald.
He swung, dude.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And a
Let's go.
swing and a miss. Down
Swing and a
on
miss.
Strikes. He picks up his
I need to warm up the bullpen because I just feel it. We're going to warm up. Let's warm up Gilbert. Let's let Gilbert
Strikeout
go
on the hill.
to start. Because I can let him go like an inning.
Buxton stands in here.
All right,
Tried
strike
to hold
one.
back his swing there, but went around.
I'm going to come back in.
Just missed.
Just missing there.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the
I'm
top
going to
of
go
the
back
fifth.
to the sinker.
Well, I think
All right.
the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
I think we're lined up good enough now.
Fouled
All right.
off.
Fouled
And
it off.
They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2.
There we go. Strike.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat. Strikes, and then
So this
all of
is
a
gonna
sudden the
be
pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good
probably
changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you
His
haven't seen
last
it.
batter.
Fastball in there for a strike at
1-1.
91.
Whether
That
he gets
catches
on
the
or
zone.
not would
It's
probably
a
be
ball
my
and
best
2
option.
strikes.
I'm going to try that 12-6 curve. There we go. Swing and a miss. That's right, Perez. Thank you for getting me 5 innings. Thank you.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters.
Yeah, that was good.
Danny Coulombe gets the ball now.
He gave me 5 innings, and I can't be upset. So we're going to go to the bullpen. After that, we'll go Gilbert 1, Boozer 1, Sam Head, or probably Gilbert 1, Boozer 1, Clevenger 1, and Hentages to finish, or they're going to do Hentages, Clevenger.
Pretty tight game, so
to
they're
finish
looking
it
for
off.
quality
I think we're
pitches
going
out
to
of them
keep
right here.
lefties
Gotta
on
do
the
his
mound
best
for
to
most
keep
of the
score
game.
right where it
Um,
is.
But that'll probably be the order I go down in. It's probably going to go
On paper,
Hentages
it's favorable
to
to have
either
a
close it
fairly
or
quick
Clevenger
inning here
to
with
finish
2
it
of the
off.
3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
0-2.
That's fine. This guy isn't really here to, cause too much
0-2
trouble.
now. Cuts
So,
on it and
he's
misses.
more
That's
just
a
giving
strikeout. He swung over top of the curve.
my catcher a break.
Now it's the
So
shortstop, Colson
that's all right.
Montgomery. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Some movement in the
Who
Twins
is it?
bullpen.
Oh,
Jorge
he's
Alcala
pretty good.
warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa getting cranked up as well. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Take your time, Nate. Take your time.
Swing and a miss.
That's a hell of a
struck
slurve.
him out coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Michael A. Taylor will hit next. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Ball.
All right, that's fine.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
This ball's chopped in the
That
ground.
could be a base hit.
On the run, throw to first.
But it's Correa.
and they
It's
get
Correa
the
at
out.
short, so it's probably not gonna be. All right,
Chop six.
so that's fine. We're gonna go to the bullpen. Gilbert's gonna come in.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Waves
Swing and a miss. Let's go.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
1 down, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground.
Nice reaction.
Sosa tosses to
Good
first,
play.
and that
All right.
quickly 2 away.
2 down.
Here's the catcher to hit. Ryan
Gonna come
Jeffers.
up and in.
In the first pitch, misses
Gilbert,
for
I'm
ball
liking.
1.
I'm
As
liking
good as
Gilbert.
things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers.
Let's go.
Seeing the offense just
1-1.
sputter, not able to get anything going.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Against the White Sox too, I'd be pretty embarrassed.
Just off the
Ooh,
outside.
just outside.
Corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a
Full
ball.
count.
The Twins hitless so far in the game. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
All right, we've got to
In
go with the
danger of
12 to
losing the
6.
combined no-hitter. Draws the walk.
That's fine.
there. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2.
I can't believe
pitch,
I
and tell you
walked him,
what,
dude.
earned that
I can't
ball.
believe it.
To
All
the
right,
left
fly.
side, but it is well foul.
All right, we're gonna try the 12 to 6.
2 outs. Out to short. It's in and out of his glove.
God damn it,
Throw
dude.
stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So here's Bader now. And he pumps it a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
Outside
That's the
low.
ball.
And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch
That's
is
the ball.
outside.
Outside.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit on the ground to short.
Get him out. Get him out.
Over to Dahlbeck,
Yes.
and Bader is
All right,
set
that
down.
was close.
Third out,
That was a close inning.
bottom of
All
the
right, we're gonna warm up the bullpen. It's gonna go to Cam Boozer next. We're not switching our mentality right now. Our mentality is still to get the guys out 1, 2, 3, and it looks like lefties are the way to do it.
6. Now the left
So we're gonna
fielder,
bring in
Austin
another lefty.
Slater.
Austin Slater is up to hit.
Cologne
He's hitting
back to work.
625.
And that one fouled off.
He's been helping me out a lot this series, so we're gonna keep fighting. Keep fighting as we can.
And a foul ball.
Fouled off. Come on.
And he couldn't hold back. He's
That's
run
fine.
up on strikes.
I
So up
don't know.
next, Mike Tauchman. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah,
That's
forget
fine.
small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And he grounds one to the right side. Castro.
All right, that's fine. We're still on a no, or no, we're not. We're not on a no hit anymore.
With this guy's
Unless,
clock, he knew he had
no,
plenty
we're
of
not on
time
a
to
no
take
hit
that
anymore.
extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And first offering
Vaughn
is fouled off.
getting a nice little swing. Come on, Vaughn, let's do something here.
This one
All
in
right,
the air, right
fly.
field.
Yes.
Dives,
Go,
but
go,
it
go, 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 go.
falls. And now it looks
All
like
right, we're going for the
extra
triple. We're going for the
bases.
triple. We're going for the triple. We're going for the
Not
triple.
stopping, He's going for 3.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get down.
And he's got himself
Nice.
a triple.
Got himself a triple to get the inning going again.
Nick Maton getting
Nick
ready.
Maton is up.
0 for 2 in
He's
this
a contact
one.
guy. If I can get a base hit up the middle, that'd be great insurance here.
There's a swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Vaughn
All right.
on third with 2 out.
Come on, Nick Maton.
Here.
Come on.
Outside
That's a
low.
ball.
Now 1 and 2.
1-2.
1-2. Come on, sir.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. The White Sox.
That's fine. I can't get the insurance. We're gonna go to the bullpen. We're gonna put in the game Cam Boozer.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
We're gonna find his delivery real quick.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a
All
high
right.
fly ball.
High
That's
fly
out to
ball.
center.
Going for the
Sosa
out.
makes
Nice.
the grab, 1 away. Here's Royce Lewis.
Coming in with the cutter.
That one down the line.
Fouled off.
And that's just foul. The White Sox up by 2. Here in the top half of
Fastball.
inning number 7.
See if I can get him with the sweeper.
And that
No, that's
just
down.
misses.
Alright, that's fine. Just misses. He seems like he's
Foul
not
ball
swinging.
still a 1 and 2 count.
Which might be a bad assessment, but we're gonna come low.
That one the other way.
That's foul.
And foul ball.
See if I can get this
One down, base
sweeper
is
to
empty.
come back,
Swing,
and it does.
score,
Let's go.
that's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from
Right.
head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th
Swing.
strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games
0-1.
in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a
0-2.
little tough to watch right now.
Next one misses, and it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2. That's a ball.
And a
Swing and a miss.
And it's
Let's
a
go.
1-2-3 inning. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jorge Almada.
Alright. Bullpen, what's up next? They're worse against lefties. Can I bring Cantillo in again? I think we should do it. I think Cantillo can come shut down a few hitters. I'll warm up Jacob Junis as well.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground,
All
right
right, base
side.
hit.
And
All
that
right.
squirts through. And the leadoff
Definitely
man
shouldn't have been a
aboard.
base hit, but base hit I will take.
And here's the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Slider right there.
Slider.
0 balls,
Come on,
1
Nate.
strike.
You just threw your approach out the window.
And that is out of play.
Can't believe I'm on game number 2
Runner
today.
at first with no outs here.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time
Nope,
catching up.
ball.
That's down and in. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
And that's a foul ball. All right, come on.
Swings and misses. Struck
That's
him
fine.
out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Their bullpen's decent, so I'll have to attack the starter when they're out.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
That was straight queso right there.
Come on.
Dives, but it
Go,
kicks
go, go,
off
go, go.
his
Slide,
glove.
slide, slide.
He's able to
That's
win
fine.
the race to the bag, and now they have a base runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Runner at
Colson
second. We got out of the bases, the double play ball, so we're going to come again with Colson.
The shortstop takes the ball.
All
Sosa
right.
at second with 2 down. And a foul ball.
If bullpen can hold it down, that would be awesome, because that's what I need, is the bullpen to hold the game.
And, that
And
one
we're
gets
going to
past the
third.
catcher.
Good shit,
He's
Sosa.
in there. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Good shit, Sosa. I kind of wish I swung at it, because Colson would be on first. It would reset the
Swings and
count.
misses.
Damn,
It's
I
a
was so late
strikeout.
on that one, dude.
Guessed it right.
Yeah, no, I was late
At the
on it.
top of the
I was
eighth, and
very
now for the
late.
Twins,
Honestly,
Matt Wallner. And the sweeper catches the plate. Boozer, 32
0-1.
years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Strike 2.
0-2.
And it's
who
fouled off.
did they
They'll do
trade
it
for
again.
Boozer last season?
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And
There we go,
down
set him
strikes
down.
he goes.
I might
And
just
he's
stay
registered
Boozer.
3 Ks in this one.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's doing
On the fastball right
any
there.
harm.
I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
back with the high cheddar. Strike him out.
Strikeouts in a row.
Let's go.
Just cruising along. Here's the left fielder.
Yeah, we're not going to
Trevor
use the
Larnach.
bullpen. We're going to stick with them. If he gives up a hit,
And that one
I'll go to the
just
bullpen.
misses.
But right
A
now,
ball and no strikes.
Boozer's dealing, so I need to stick with them for this
Just missed.
one more inning.
2-0.
But all
Right
these guys
there
are worse
for a
against
strike.
lefties. And if I can save an arm in the bullpen, like Cantillo, then that's what I'll
Swing
do.
and a high
And I'm
fly
going to
ball
do that.
right field.
We're going to go to
Jonathan on the move to the
Hentages
gap.
to finish
And
the
that
game
is
off.
that.
So let's go. Alright.
Back
Gonna go to Hentages. I've just been going lefty, 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 lefty. So we are gonna sit both of them down, and we are gonna go to our pickup Hentages to shut the game down.
Now the
and
pitcher
finish
on the
it
mound
off
as we
for us.
roll into the bottom
So
of the
let's see what we can do.
Justin Topa.
Uh,
He's making his second appearance of the season. And it's fouled
That was
away.
a good outing by Boozer. He really saved me there. Martin Perez going 5, and Boozer being able to
Yeah,
save
he's
the
down
bullpen for
0-2
an extra
as he
inning
swings
will
through it.
be
Might
massive
time to change
for
up a
the
little
next
bit.
game.
Get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
I don't really care. I'm just
Slider
swinging
got
to
him
get
for
it over with.
strike 3. So
He
digging
fooled
in,
me, but I'm
Austin
just swinging to get it
Slater,
over with.
1 for 3.
1 for 3 is not bad, to be fair.
First
One ball,
pitch,
no
not
strike.
close. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Face it. Let's go. Home run. Austin Slater. Let's go, dude. I needed that. Needed that for next inning.
With this pitcher's
That's a-
velocity, a changeup is really
Jeez,
a great
Slater's on
for a
fire
hitter.
right
That
now.
BP fastball didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now a chance for Mike Tauchman.
All right, come on, Talkman. Slater is just a hitting machine. 6'11", dude. 6'11".
Swing and a
Base
ground
hit.
ball, base
Let's
hit
go.
Right field.
That's a good hit.
So
Let's
man
go.
aboard now with 1 away.
I like that we got that insurance run before the 8th.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he
All right,
got
come on,
enough
Vaughn.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Stepping in, Andrew Vaughn. Swings through that
Andrew
one for
Vaughn, I like
strike
that
one.
he's DHing. I like that I kept him in the game, even if he hasn't done too much.
Next offering misses. And
He's
now
gotten
it's
that
even
triple,
1-1.
but he's 1 for 3.
Tachman
It's
over
not like
first with one away.
our bats would have died without him, but I think he's been very helpful to keep in the lineup. I don't know how I'd feel with the top 3 being like my best hitters, and then, you know, not having him
That's
there
smashed
to
towards
be
center.
a threat. And there's a
That's
base
a
hit
hit.
again, 2 for
And
4.
now to aboard.
Alright, first and second. We're getting the
Next to
Topa.
hit, Nick
I'm focusing
Maton.
in.
0 for 3 in this
Alright,
one.
come on, Maton. Base hit again.
Into the outfield.
Base is loaded.
Base hit.
We're not gonna rush it because
Throwback
of the
in,
arm,
holds the
but
runner at third.
let's stick.
Base is now loaded. Only
We got
one
bases
away.
loaded. We're setting the
And
story
next to him
for
the Sox,
Sosa.
Lenny and Sosa. In the air to the
Oh,
infield.
Sosa, that was the
And the
pitch,
infield
man.
fly is called.
That was the pitch. No.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Alright, do I switch it? I mean, do I have anyone to switch it? Oh, whoops. Do I have anybody to switch? Anyone else who can play first? Dubon can play first? No, Dubon can play first. Why can Dubon play first base? Like, what is that? He can play everywhere, I guess? I mean, maybe going to... We have a righty on the mound. Maybe going to Andrew Benintendi, see if I can set the stage for a home run. I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, do I have... I could just move Andrew Vaughn from DH, too, to play first. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, so let's do Andrew Benintendi. Let's set the story. Let's set the story for number 100.
Andrew
Alright.
Benintendi.
Come on, Benintendi.
Pressure spot for him. Bases
I'm giving you
loaded
the
and
I'm
two
giving you a
gone.
spot.
Swing and attack
I'm
with
giving you the
goal
spot
foul.
for your 100th grand slam.
So
Or
they're
100
all
home
loaded
run.
up.
100 grand slams would be insane. We're loading it up for you.
That one misses.
Alright.
1-1.
Ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to
Could
get
get
on
a
the
grand
same
slam
plane
here.
and do anything with.
Make it number 100.
That one missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses. And now
Come on.
3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all.
I'm gonna let Vaughn go to first
showing good discipline.
for next
now he's
inning.
in the driver's seat with the 3-1.
Oh my god, he did it!
This one is
Oh my god! His 100th is a grand slam! Let's go! We set the stage, set the story. That's right, Benintendi.
Home run.
That's massive,
It's their
dude.
second home run of the
Oh my
inning.
god, I didn't think that would happen. Holy
So two
moly.
down. Matt Theis
I
steps
can't
up to
believe
hit
that.
here.
Oh my god.
That one outside. 1-0.
Dude, I'm finishing this game off. That I did that just I can't
Fly ball
believe
center
it.
Field. Buxton sizing
I
it up.
perfect that too.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But
All
2
right.
trippers in-
Alright, so we're just gonna switch Andrew Vaughn to first. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Andrew Vaughn's gonna go to first, which will be okay.
This one is an exact.
I can't believe that's a
Chris.
rule. That you forfeit the DH spot if you move the DH out. But that's alright. I mean, it's the last inning. We're gonna put in the game Hentages to finish it off.
And first
right,
offering is
late.
fouled off.
Hentage is how you says it. Okay.
Swing and a high
Oh,
fly
no.
ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back there.
That's
Outta
fine.
here.
That's fine. Jeffers got to us. Jeffers got to us. That's fine.
Run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out.
All right,
but
cool.
Today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it.
Fly
and
out.
I think the backspin really
I'm
helped
fine with
things
that.
go.
So up next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. And strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground, out to short.
Dude, I didn't think Hentges would be blowing it right now. All right, come on. All right, we really need you to come through here.
Here comes Carlos Correa. In for a strike. It's
Strike one.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Let's go.
The ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game.
That's crazy.
About how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
On the ground, and this should do
Can't believe it that Andrew Benintendi came off the bench and hit that grand slam. And we get the win, and that's awesome. All right. So we've got that box score. We're going to look at that home run. By Benintendi, because that was insane. I can't believe it. I set the stage and he did it. I didn't think it would happen, but man, I got it, and he hits it over the fence. 451 feet. He did not miss it. Wait, did that lady make the catch? Hold up, hold up. I think she made the catch. Look at that. That is an insane shot that I did not think that we were going to get. And did the lady make the catch? Oh my God, she made the catch. She made the catch. she semi-made the catch. Oh my God. That's insane. Alright, well that was a good game. A good way to end it. I still can't believe that happened. Oh my God. That's insane. Oh God. Oh, and I got a deluxe pack. We'll go ahead and open that up. We're gonna sim through that date. We are now 5-0. We are gonna save this real quick. I might have time to do one more, but I don't want to risk it and be late. There's this. Alright, we saved that. I'm going to exit. I'm going to go to the Diamond Dynasty to open that pack on up. I don't even know what this pack is, so let's see what we get. Ooh, a pipeline. Contains one player. Colson Montgomery. That's kind of funny that I've been playing with him, and that's who I get. We're going to add him to the team just because he's going to come off the bench. I would rather have him than Correa, even though Correa's... I mean, he's got more power. Colson Montgomery has more power, so we're going to go with Colson Montgomery because it's fun. Alright. Well, let me get that clip set up. Oh, I don't want Diamond Dynasty. Let me get that clip set up, because, oh my God, 5-0 off of a Grand Slam ball. I didn't think that was going to happen. That is insane. Anybody to switch? Anyone else can play first? Dubon can play first? No, Dubon can play first. Why can Dubon play first base? Like, what is that? He can play everywhere, I guess? I mean, maybe going to... We have a righty on the mound. Maybe going to Andrew Benintendi, see if I can set the stage for a home run. I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, I could just move Andrew Vaughn from DH to play first. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, so let's do Andrew Benintendi. Let's set the story. For number 100. Alright. Come on, Benintendi. I'm giving you a spot. I'm giving you the spot for your 100th Grand Slam. Or 100 home run. 100 Grand Slams would be insane. We're loading it up for you.
That one misses.
Alright.
1-1.
Ball.
Really good tape right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to
Get a Grand Slam here. Make it number 100.
That one missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses. And now
Come on.
3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all.
We're gonna let Vaughn go to first for next inning. Oh my God, he did it! Oh my God, his 100th is a Grand Slam. Let's go. We set the stage, set the story. That's right, Benintendi. That's massive, dude. Oh my God, I didn't think it happened. Holy moly. I can't believe that. Oh my God. Come on, Benintendi. I'm giving you the run. 100 Grand Slams would be insane. I'm giving you the spot for your 100th Grand Slam. Come on, Benintendi. I'm giving you the spot. I'm giving you the spot for your 100th Grand Slam. Or 100 home run. 100 Grand Slams would be insane. We're loading it up for you.
That one misses.
Alright.
1-1.
Ball.
Really good tape right there.
You can get a Grand Slam here. Make it number 100.
That one missed.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses. And now
Come on.
3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all.
We're gonna let Vaughn go to first for next inning. Oh my God, he did it! That's insane. I'm happy about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is, yeah. I'm gonna hold off, but we are 5-0, so that is at least a good thing. We're coming back to where we were, and that Grand Slam was something crazy. All right. Well, I will see you in the next one.